everybody, I'm Brooke. Welcome to my kitchen. Let's cook. Okay, I'm super excited to be here with you today. I woke up super hungry, feeling kind of like I want carbs, I don't know why. So I decided, let's celebrate today the cauliflower. Don't you just love cauliflower? I love cauliflower. It's so helpful for you. And it has a few little boobers on it. Do you think that bothers me? Not in the slightest. Come on, let's cook. Okay, here we go. As you can see, I have my food processor out and I have the big chopper blade in. And all you have to do is take your beautiful cauliflower and you want to break it up into little bits like this and try to make them about the same size. And you're just going to dump them in just like that. You're going to do it in a little bit of a smaller batches because this is big and bulky. And I'm going to toss in a few of these little itty bitties here. Okay. And there we go. Now, this is going to be a little loud, so you might want to hit mute. Watch what we're going to do, and when you see how simple this is, you're going to say, get me a cauliflower and get me my food processor. Okay, let's go. You're just going to hit pulse. Oh, there we go. And that's all there is to it. See how simple that is? And look at how fine. And this is a wonderful, wonderful replacement for rice. And I love fried rice. And wait till you see what we do with it next. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna bring you down so you can see everything we're doing. Here we go. Okay, so I want to turn my stove on to medium-high heat and let that start warming up. We have a little shallot here, and we're just going to give it a chop to whatever, whatever you like. I like it kind of on the fine side. Okay, and I like plenty of it. Okay. There we go. Set that aside right there. Let's see, okay. I'm going to put in some avocado oil. I don't know, I'm thinking that's a couple of tablespoons there. Okay. And we're going to immediately put in our riced cauliflower because it's warm already. It's ready to go. Okay. Yep. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a sizzle there. Just the sound you want to hear. Okay. Now because I'm going to be using some tamarind, which is very salty, I'm only going to use a little bit of salt. Oh, about that much. And a little bit of pepper. I love pepper. Okay. And then I'm also going to put in just a little bit, you guessed it, my favorite, red pepper flakes. Just a little bit because it's spicy. A little goes a long way. Okay, my garlic. I'm going to cut off the little root end there. We're going to cut it in half. I always show you guys this tip, but it's a good one. Get rid of that root inside there. It's bitter. It's no good. French chef taught me that many years ago. Okay, I'm going to give this a little chop, a little slice. Chop it if you wish. I happen to like a nice bite of garlic in my food, so I'm going to go like that. And I won't add it in until later because we don't want it to burn. Okay, just like that. This is a super easy recipe. I have a little basil, dried basil from my basil plant. I think I showed it to you in one of the other videos. But I just snip the leaves and I leave it on the counter like this, and it dries up, and it's fantastic. Watch what I do. Just a little bit of basil. Gonna toss in our onion. A little bit of onion or shallot. Alrighty, let's give this a stir here. Now we're gonna put a lid on it because this is raw. So we want to bring out the salt that I originally put in, kind of helps bring out the natural juices so that we get a little bit of a steam on. It helps to soften it up pretty good. And if it doesn't do the trick, then we'll add a little bit of water. Alrighty, so cauliflower is a great source of fiber. So fiber is good. You need to keep the pipes moving, right? A substitute for grains, and it has a lot of protein in it. Almost, I guess from what I understand, the research that I did, ounce for ounce, it has as much protein than hamburger. Can you believe that? That's crazy. So if you want to go meat-free, cauliflower is your friend. There we go, it's coming along. Oh boy, it smells so good in here. Now, let's get an egg, because we want an egg. And I buy them, so I buy a nice egg. You want to be nice to your chickens. Okay. Egg, and we're just going to crack it. Just like that. Okay, we're going to put in a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of tamarind. Just a wee bit, maybe that much, for some flavor. All right. Oh boy, see how the cauliflower is steaming up, losing some of its juices. There's not a lot because it's a pretty dense vegetable. Everything is cooking up just fine. Okay. Let's toss these guys in. There goes the garlic. Alrighty. Yay for garlic. Garlic is so good for you. Another antioxidant. Got ourselves a little fork. Do a little whiskey poo. So today is Friday, and boy oh boy, it's been kind of a busy week. Been busy in the garden. All my plants are outside now. Okay. There we go. Because it's little itty bitty pieces, it cooks up pretty quick. So I think I'm going to add just a wee bit of water in here. Okay, so this is my soup spoon. So you grab a soup spoon, add some water. Variations on this, you can add, if you wanted to, you could add a little bit of chicken. If you wanted to, you could add some shrimp. Shrimp would be super tasty in this, I think. I love shrimp fried rice. Do you like shrimp fried rice? What would you add? What would you do differently? I'm so interested. Share with me in the comments below. Okay, let's have a conversation. All right, y'all keep an eye on this while I go get my plate. And if anything happens, shout. Okay. Somebody asked me the other day, what's the hardest part about doing these little videos for you guys? And it took me a moment to think about it, and I thought, you know what the hardest part is figuring out what I'm gonna wear. This morning I woke up and Rosie was out of her food, and I do make her food homemade, and I looked a fright. I'm not kidding. Let me show you. See what I mean? That's why I didn't make a video on how we cook Rosie's food. So the next time I go to cook her food, I'll make sure I'm more presentable. Don't want to scare you. Don't want to break the camera, right? Okay. But she was so happy to have fresh food this morning. It's her favorite. Okay, let's give this a little check. Looking good. Looking an awful lot like fried rice, wouldn't you say? I think so. Smells super yummy in here. Okay, let me give it a little taste. Tender already. Okay, so now we're going to add a little bit of tamarind. And I'm going to say about a tablespoonful, about like that. I'm thinking a little more, maybe 2. Okay, you do what works for you. Okay, and then we're also going to add a little bit of sweet cooking kind of like wine. It's called mirin, and I love it. Adds a little bit of a sweet, kind of a tangy flavor to it. About that much would be good for me. Use as little or as much as you like. This is a method, as all my recipes are. I'm not a big baker, so because that's really precise. I'm kind of like, what do I have in the fridge today that I really am in the mood for? Okay, folks, here comes the fun part. Now, we're just going to take our egg and we're going to put it in the middle here and give it a scramble. Okay. Now I don't like my eggs to be overcooked. I kind of like them with they're a little on the creamier side. And I have a little more basil here. A little more dried basil, and I'm going to put it in with my eggs because I love herby eggs. Eggs with herbs in them. Yum, 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 yum. I think I told you all that in my Egg McMuffin Brooks style video. Oh, eggs and herbs. If you haven't seen that, I'll put a link in the comments so you guys can check it out. It was a good one. Oh. I woke up that morning with a hankering. Okay, so as you can see, that's all there is to it. Let's turn this off, mix it all in. Oh, come to mama, baby. I'm super hungry. I practice intermittent fasting and it is 10:40. So it is in the morning. It is my feeding time. Okay, let's plate it. Here we go. I'm excited for you guys to give this a try. This is like a no-guilt fried rice. It's amazing how much it is similar to the real thing. Sometimes I will use the fried egg and just put it right on top. And then today, maybe it's because I'm starving. Oh. All right, folks. There you have it. I'm so excited. If you like this recipe and these types of videos, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, ring that bell. I upload at least once a week. And until I see you the next time, get in the kitchen and cook. Alrighty, bye!